Okay, Friday, 17th of May, 2024, so keep them guessing. Now, back in 2008, I played this Xbox 360 game, Universe at War, and I played multiplayer against someone, totally forgot who. And there's these skill points you can put into your faction when you're playing against another player. And he kept changing them. He kept allocating here, then refunding it, then changing over there, refunding it, putting over there, whatever else. He kept me guessing. He was bouncing around. He was controlling me in the game by keeping me guessing, keeping me on the back foot, he knew steps ahead what he was going to do, and he was able to control me. Now, this is a random memory from 2007, 8 odd. Fair enough. But the principle there is very sound. Keep them guessing. Bounce around so your competition doesn't know what to expect next. Being unpredictable, the element of surprise, maintaining the element of surprise, that's a powerful, powerful tool to have in terms of business, life, you name it, any other realm where surprise is powerful and gives you the edge. Because in life, you see, we want that edge over the competition. This is what's called asymmetric information. I know something you don't. And that keeps the people guessing, keeps your opponent guessing, whether for good or for bad, big or small in some way, over here or over there, doesn't matter, keeps them guessing. Powerful. It means that you know what's going to happen next, and your opponent doesn't. Opponents don't. Because you see, I've come to realise, and I want to do a video about this as well later on, that there's a lot of power in being underestimated. So if you keep people guessing because you're changing strategy, but you're consistent in the principles or the fundamentals, but you're changing on the surface or in some superficial way, it keeps them guessing. They don't know what to expect, and then they have to keep adjusting their strategy, but you're consistent fundamentally. You're being underestimated because they think this is going to work against you, be effective, and your weakness is this, when in fact it's your weakness is that, and that over there is effective against you. Some dichotomy like that. That way they put all the effort and time and energy into this, thinking it's going to do damage or it'd be effective, but then suddenly, bam, the reality slaps them in their face when they least expect it. Because you kept them guessing. It gives you the edge. And if you keep doing this here and there, compounding over time, they can't compete with you. Fewer and fewer people could be able to compete with you then. Because, you see, we also want to keep innovating in business. We also want to be at the cutting edge of innovation, technology, tools, if you will, whatever else. AI, in this case, in these days, and beyond. Why? Because then we are using the cutting edge technology and the latest weaponry, let's say, that's one way of putting it, that other people don't know how to handle. They don't know how to deal with it. It's something foreign, something alien to them. And what does that mean? It gives you the advantage, asymmetrical. I know something they don't. Powerful. And if you scale that on a big enough scale, on a big enough time frame, you're uncompetable. And this is what's called the 0 to 1 principle, where if a competition, the markets are like over here, they're all okay, but they're all very similar, just a little bit of difference here and there, yeah, sure. But you're way up here. You're 10 times better than the competition. You do things they simply don't know how to implement, you name it. Then there's no competition by default. You are unique. You are in a realm of your own. You are an ocean of your own, to use the analogy from the book. Blue Ocean Strategy, amazing book. But to keep them guessing, changing. But never forget the fundamentals as well. The direction, the purpose, the objective in life or whatever else, in any way. Just always want to keep those in mind, because we don't want to forget the fundamentals in general, because then we risk going astray. When that happens, we are more susceptible to being tripped up, to the competition, to anyone beating us at our own game. Oh no. Keeping eye on the ball, in that nice little idiom. Perfect. Makes sense. So that's very important. Keep them on the, keep them guessing. Powerful stuff. Because it's competition in business and life, and to have that competitive edge so you last way into the future, you last a long time. And it's about also thinking long term. changing strategy here and there. There's a great little meme from, I guess it's Dune Part 1. I don't know, 2019, 2020. I don't really know when it came out. And there's this meme, there's this woman, like a veil, and the captions, the subtitles are, we measure our plans in centuries. It's like, oh, wow. That's, I'm just about doing it in 5-10 years. I'm pushing to 20 years, but centuries. That's a whole other game, that is. And if you can keep them guessing for 100 years and maintain the competitive edge for 100 years and have the overall big goal, the purpose, the plan, the direction for 100 plus years, unbeatable. That's what, 4 generations at least? That's something unsurmountable, uncompetable. That's powerful. But then, of course, entropy kicks in, and over time, past over time in general and beyond your life, things break down. So that's another conversation. That's more about safeguarding the future and estate planning. That's a whole other conversation. But keep them guessing. Thinking and planning for the future. Yes, have that edge. Have that competitive edge that makes you unique. Powerful stuff. Absolutely powerful stuff. And it's a question of innovating. And there's countless ways to do it. ChatGPT is an amazing tool for that. But that's another conversation, I guess. Yeah, new ideas. But going back, hang on, 0 to 1, that's from a book. Blue Ocean Strategy, that's it. Blue Ocean Strategy is an amazing book on some objective and nice tools to get you creatively thinking and being innovative. And there's another book as well. Was it Made to Stick? I'm sure it was Made to Stick. Made to Stick. That was quite powerful with regards to formularizing creativity. Because I generally believe, I know that creativity can be formularized. Because ultimately we're all atoms. When you break it down, atoms and molecules and whatever else, elements and compounds, everything, force, it binds us, it surrounds us. And everything is subject to the same laws of physics. So therefore, including creativity and an abstract, arbitrary thing that humans conceive, any work of fiction is by definition, of course, creativity. And that's all just humans. Simple, look at the hero's journey. This goes into plot twists and whatever else, keep them guessing. Because then also, you stumble across what's called the isolation effect. And the isolation effect says that anything that's unusual stands out. And a good example of this is purple cow, actually. You go in the field, you go into nature, and you see cow, and there's a purple cow. What sticks in your mind more? Purple cow. Keeps you guessing. Wow. Because it's like, what's this? What's that? What next? Who knows? What's this all about? Where are we? What's going on? And it keeps, and it sticks in your mind. It's unique. Gives you that edge. And that means your business is more successful because you remember it more. It stands out. It keeps them guessing. It's like, what's this? What next? How is this possible? What's going on? Questions. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Top of mind, tip of tongue. When you're top of mind of your customers and the competition and who knows who else, you're tip of tongue. Meaning they're going to think about you and they're going to talk about you. You come up in conversations, which is a powerful metric. Because that means that business then comes to you. But that's a whole other conversation. That's word of mouth. Yeah. But otherwise, keep them guessing. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. So, you will see me tomorrow.